welcome and say hello, good morning, to Robert Jenrick. Mr. Jenrick, hello there.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, as I say, migration, immigration, call it what you want. Where are we at? How do you see where we're at the moment?
Well, we believe that net migration, that's people coming to the UK legally, is far too high and needs to come down for a whole range of reasons. And yesterday, I'm pleased to say, we announced the biggest package to do just that that's happened in our recent history. It will make a very significant difference. It will reduce the number of people coming to our country every year by around 300,000, whilst also ensuring that we continue to grow the economy and protect public services.
Well, it's the biggest package because net migration has never been so high. And even if you do manage to reduce it by 300,000, it'll still be twice the number it was in 2019 when you promised to take back control of our borders.
Well, I've been very clear that net migration is far too high, and that's why we've worked so hard to bring forward this very significant set of measures. You're right to say that more things may need to be done, but without question, this is a big step forward. We've thought through carefully a set of measures across a range of different aspects of our visa and immigration system, and now we're going to take action to implement them as quickly as possible. It's going to mean that the public will see in the months and years ahead very significant reductions in net migration, and that is what the public voted for at the 2019 election and what I'm, as Immigration Minister, and the whole government is now determined to deliver upon.
The danger is, Robert, what if they see a very big reduction in care home workers as well?
Well, we believe that there is a role for the NHS and social care to recruit talented and compassionate individuals from overseas, but we shouldn't be relying upon that. That's not a sustainable way to staff our NHS or social care. When we created the social care visa just 2 years ago, it was in the immediate aftermath of COVID, when it was particularly difficult to recruit people, and it was never designed to be the long-term future. It was certainly never designed to lead to 250,000 care workers and their dependents coming into the country, and so it's right that we take action. One of the great things that came with leaving the European Union is we now control the levers of migration, and we have to respond to changing circumstances and use those levers. The Department for Health has created a comprehensive workforce plan for social care, which is backed by £2 billion, a lot of which is going to be spent on improving skills training, career development, and above all pay for care workers, so that more people from our own country, more domestic workers, can build a career in social care. And that's absolutely right. We can't have a situation.
But they don't want a career in social care. If they wanted a career in social care, they'd be working there anyway. They'd be there now, and they're not.
Well, what we've seen as a result of the social care visa is, of course, many people coming into work in the sector, but not a very significant total increase in the number of people working in social care. And so it hasn't worked as well as its proponents wanted. What we want now is, of course, to continue to recruit some people from overseas, but to balance that in a sensible and sustainable way with training and recruiting more people domestically, because I think we would all agree that is the right way forward. That's a sustainable future for social care, like it is for the NHS, and the Department for Health have a social care workforce plan which is designed to do exactly that.
I know that you personally were reportedly on resignation watch when the net migration figures came out, and I wonder if this has gone some way to satisfy you on all of this. And I'm sure you won't tell me what Victoria Atkins, the new Health Secretary, made of some of this, because we can only imagine the kind of problems that this could cause in health and social care. I mean, Unison yesterday saying that this was a total disaster for the NHS and social care. There's a global shortage of healthcare workers, and they will now head to more welcoming countries. NHS providers expressed concern too. They said there's 120,000 staff shortages in the NHS and 150,000 in social care. And Care England said that immigration's been the saving of the social care sector. Are you convinced that this is the right measure specifically in this area? Because there's lots that can be done, I would argue, around students. But why are you targeting an area that is already so beleaguered?
Well, firstly, we're taking action across a whole range of different fronts, including students. Remember that we made a big intervention earlier in the year, saying that those universities who were marketing short courses and enabling their students to come with dependents. Couldn't do that in the future. They wouldn't be able to bring dependents. That will lead to a very significant reduction in the number of student dependents entering the country, well over 100,000. And that begins on the 1st of January. So people will see an immediate difference. But all of us in government are united on this issue, including the Health Secretary, who I've had many productive and constructive conversations with. We were all ultimately elected on a manifesto in 2019 to bring net migration down, to use the levers that are at our disposal as a result of leaving the European Union. And that's what we're determined to do. We're working on this as a team. We understand that there are trade-offs and difficult decisions at the heart of this, but if you believe that net migration has to come down, then you've got to take steps like this.
Your colleague Chris Grayling, a Conservative MP, was asking if you could have gone further on foreign students and challenged their automatic right to stay after they've finished their qualifications in the UK, given that in 2022, 643,000 of those who came to this country legally were indeed students.
Well, look, there is a role for international students in the UK. We have amongst the world's greatest universities, and that's a source of pride and also a source of economic and cultural growth and life in this country. But what I've always been clear on as Immigration Minister is that universities must be in the education business, not the immigration business. And it's completely wrong for universities to market themselves around the world as a backdoor to a life in the UK. We've said as part of the package of measures this week that we are going to review the graduate route, look into abuses of the system. Where we find them, we'll root them out, because that's completely wrong.
All right. Terribly sorry to interrupt you. We are out of time. Good to talk to you, Robert Jenrick, Immigration Minister.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.